find the range, find themselves. We're almost at game time. Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Tonight, we'll see the Boston Celtics as they play against the Philadelphia 76ers. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And now, a look at Boston's upcoming schedule. On Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
You know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey, and it's Oubre in at the 3 spot. And for the Celtics, the wing pairing, it's White and Brown. Down on the block, it's Tatum with Kata, and it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. So here we go. It's game 1 of the regular season for both teams, and Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
And so it's the Celtics getting on the board first. Pass to George. This one for 3. And Boston with the rebound. There's the steal. Embiid in the corner. Over White. And it's sent back by White.
That's anticipation on the defensive end by Derek White. Send it back, young sir.
Oubre outside. Shot from free throw range. Another miss by Philadelphia. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. In the corner, Tatum with it. Misses the 3. 76ers have gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
I was able to talk to Joe Mazzulla for a minute. I brought up Tyrese Maxey and I asked him what makes him so hard to guard. He said, quote, to put things simply, his speed and his decision making. He's one of the fastest guys in the game and also picks smart shots to take. That combination is lethal. We'll see how his defense fares against Maxey tonight. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you. Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Well, Joel Embiid rarely wanted to share all of his cards, but coming off of what he called the most important offseason of his life, he said he cares about how he'll be remembered in the game of basketball. And he understands what remains to be done.
Chasing that ring. And Shams, we appreciate the report.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside, Maxey. Plays it up and banks it in.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Boston's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Pass to Kata. There's the pick. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Exactly the kind of start you're looking for. They are 4 for 5 out of the gates.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Grimes with it, wide on him. Maxey kicks to Embiid. No good with the wing jumper.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go.
Oubre passes to Grimes. Left side, Maxey. Tatum against George. Here's Grimes. Clock at 4. Beyond the arc. The rebound by Kata. And so it's Pritchard who brings the ball up for the Boston Celtics. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With the Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
Simons, he's checked in for the Celtics. Now, here's George. Still scoreless. Tatum against George. Yep, it counts.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
The 76ers trail by 9. Outside, George. And Grimes has it in the corner. Embiid the screen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Wow, that's a big-time power play by Quentin Grimes. Nice finish.
Outside, Simon. To the inside, Kata drops in the layup for 2.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Now, here's Maxey. The 18-footer is right on the mark. Maxey's got his second bucket.
Doing some damage from the mid-range. Maxey skilled at finding space to let it fly.
Pritchard feeling it out a bit. Down low, Oubre with the steal. Here's Grimes. Sinks the triple. Grimes has got 5 now.
How about the quick trigger off the catch from Grimes? Nice.
And Tatum the bucket on the assist by Brown. That's now 8 points for Jayson Tatum. The 76ers trail by 6. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Well, already so accomplished, Doris. Jayson Tatum. As you look at the landscape of the Celtics, where is his place in that story?
Well, let's remember, Kevin, that he's still a young player, and so that history is still being written. But the North Star for the Boston Celtics is always championships, and Tatum has proven he can deliver.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walsh is checked in. Here's Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
Tatum kicks to Simons. Here's the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
In the corner, it's McCain. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Brown the pass to Kata. Nice ball movement by Boston. That's a 2 from Gordon. Offensive rebound. That shot is off. The Celtics have gone 7 of 9 from the field. A really nice start offensively for them. 3-pointer, Simon. Philadelphia has gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. To the middle, here's Drummond, and it's all evened up. Drummond's got 6.
And how about making a play for his teammate there? Edgecombe showing his all-around game.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Tatum with it. He's got 8. On the wing, Brown. Edgecombe with the steal. Gordon with no one around. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. To halt the run. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, my goodness. goodness, Jayson Tatum, you've got to be kidding me. How pretty was that?
I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their connected cam. Here's Edgecombe. No scoring in this one. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The 76ers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. No good on that one. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Taking 2 shots.
That one is no good. What a performance for Jayson Tatum. He has been the story so far for the Celtics. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Anthony Simons out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then there's Sam Hauser. And it's Walsh in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5. And you think about the style of Sixers head coach Nick Nurse. Greg, what stands out to you?
He just has a willingness to experiment and adapt. That's a real asset with some of the challenges this roster has faced. And a big part of why this front office brought him in.
Now here is Lowry. Pass to Embiid. Garza pulls it in. Lowry against Pritchard. And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Here's Hauser. Three-pointer. He can't get that one.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the shot goes in.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Celtics have a great 1-2 punch with Jaylen Brown and Jayson Tatum. Tatum said, JB always starts the game really aggressive. I'm a naturally laid-back guy. I kind of see things out first, and then I can essentially take over when I need to. We have found that balance. Back to you, Kevin.
A dangerous duo for sure. All right, Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Edgecombe. Hasn't made one yet. Lowry inside the line. That one wide left. Boston trailing. Now here's Simons. Driving inside. And the slam dunk by Simons.
Oh, crafty play by Simons, working the pick and roll to perfection.
76ers have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
And you can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Boston making some changes. Jayson Tatum, he's checked in for Sam Hauser. And it's White for Anthony Simons. Gordon's checked in for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Here's Garza. Off target with the jump hook.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Eric Gordon on the wing, guarded by Tatum. Now Edgecombe. Maxey, that's a 2-pointer. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Pritchard against Embiid. Pritchard passes to Walsh. White looking around. Boston again missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Embiid. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. That three off the mark. Hey, Greg, kind of a combo forward. Tatum at 6'8", more than capable of playing up at the power forward position.
And that's where he's mostly played the last few seasons. And his rebounding is more than just serviceable. Credit him for the streak he's added over his career.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. And it's Jayson Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the jump.
Jaylen Brown's checked in for the Celtics. And Fernie Simons comes in for Pritchard. And then for Philadelphia, George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Kelly Oubre comes in for Gordon. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Now here's White after the miss from Joel Embiid. And a guy who has a quick release and has distance to his shots. Derek Whitehorse converts his chances.
You know what, Kev? There's so many things to love about Derek White. He's arguably the greatest shot-blocking guard in the league. He has a knack for making big shots, and the thing that maybe is most impressive is he gets past grenades at the end of a shot clock and has the temperament to stand in and deliver.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Andre Drummond's checked in for Embiid. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot-blocking defenses from last season. 5th on the list, the Celtics.
Well, an important element of their defense is the ability to intimidate. I mean, their stellar shot blocking last year accomplished that in a big-time way.
Another miss by Philadelphia. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Tatum gets it inside.
Jayson Tatum is capable of explosive nights offensively. If you're the defense, you better lock in right now.
Brown against Oubre. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Now here's Brown. There's the pick. Pass to Garza. Misses from close range. 76ers have gone 5 of 11 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Now Drummond. Drummond sets the screen for Maxey. Back to Drummond. Picked away. Outside White. Outside Tatum. Brown with a screen on George. Tatum's shot is off. The 76ers leading. Nobody near George. Garza pulls it in. Garza's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And here is Simon. Brown wide open. He fires. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Pass to Maxey. Drummond working against White. And that one's good. Drummond's got the lead up to 4 now for the 76ers. And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And some changes here for the Celtics. Kate is checked in, and it's Pritchard in for Fernie Simons.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
Shot by Grimes. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jayson beats you in so many different ways.
Maxey passes to Oubre. Outside, George for the 3. They get it back. To the paint. And it's Drummond with the jam.
The shot goes up. You've got to put a body on Andre Drummond. This guy's so good off the offensive window.
Back to White. On the wing, Brown. Launches a three. Connects from three-point range.
And he gives up some size on that play, but the defender fails to close the gap.
It's incredible to me how players have become so adept at creating just enough space to get the shot off. Nicely done.
Right side, Tatum. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And the teams are going to have to wait.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
See if he got that shot off in time.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replays here, and it's here to stay in situations just like that one.
And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics out in front. They lead by 1. Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks a lot. Well, Coach Nurse, seems like your defensive execution has been pretty sound. What are you seeing from your team?
Really solid, right? Not very many mistakes. We're helping where we're supposed to help. We're sending guys the right direction. Pretty solid.
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Allie. Much appreciated. Halftime now, and we'll be back to get the third quarter underway in just a moment.
Hey there, everybody. Jayson Tatum has put his stamp on this game, looking so dominant so far.
His selections is touch phenomenal. It's the kind of shooting night some people dream about, except for me. He's doing it in real life. You know what I mean, Ernie?
Yeah, I do. Efficient, effective, and making it look effortless.
Effortless.
And now, not a bad time to take a look at the schedule ahead. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jayson Tatum has really been making it happen.
In those first two quarters, he was pretty much an automatic bucket getter if he got it down low on the block.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. George is the 4 with Embiid at the 5. Tyrese Maxey out there with Quentin Grimes. And it's Oubre in at the small forward. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And teams are always looking for positional size. Doris, where is that most valuable?
If you look across the league today, Kevin, it's at every single position. Size and skill as a combination is very tough to beat. And teams are getting bigger and more skilled across positions now.
Now, here's Oubre. Back to Maxey. And the shot is good. Maxey's got the game tied up here for the 76ers.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Pritchard passes to Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
It's deflected.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
I love that Jayson Tatum not settling for a jumper. He goes to the rim with authority.
The 76ers trail by 4. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. And that one's good. Maxey's got 10.
Boy, when this guy has got his rhythm, he can be tough to guard.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks. Jayson Tatum talked about his development since coming into the league, and he said earlier, I was playing the game just to play the game instead of thinking it. It's tough when you're...
Oh, wow! What a slam from Embiid!
And it's no secret that Embiid enjoys the spotlight. When he gets a chance to show off some, he seizes it.
Just a terrific perspective of that dunk from the Connected Camp, brought to you by AT&T.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Endures a measured pace for the Celtics. No rush, don't turn it over, and then they get what they want.
Well, this is Joe Mazzulla's philosophy in a nutshell. Quality offense begins with taking care of the basketball first. He believes in the math, meaning he believes if you can get a good look at three, you take it.
No problems knocking that one down. He's got 10.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gate. Just keep your rhythm now.
Grimes passes to Maxey. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Round again through Bray. It's stolen. Here's Grimes. 5 points in the game. Here's George with the shot. The shot, no good. White with the defensive effort. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Maxey with the block. On the wing, George. Guarded by Tatum. George, no good.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if you be a little bit more selective tonight.
Derek White saying it's not just the big fellas who've got some hops. I can put it down. Yes, sir.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Simons, he's checked in for White. This is the list of last season's top shooters from the charity stripe. These guys were practically automatic. 5th is Anthony Simons.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
George passes to Oubre, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. And the 76ers lead by 1.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Brown kicks to Tatum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on George. And for over a decade in the NBA, Greg, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Trendon Watford's checked in for Paul George. Edwards comes in for Oubre. And it's Edgecombe in for Quentin Grimes. Brown gets it done inside.
He was not about to be denied. Jaylen Brown just muscles that home.
Pass to Edwards, and he banks in the layup. Edwards got his first 2 points.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Tatum's shot is off. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 1. Maxey passes to Edwards. Now here's Embiid. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. From way outside, Joel Embiid.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And here's Tatum for 3. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Well, Jayson Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Count that bucket. Embiid's got 11.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Boucher's checked in for Boston. Sam Hauser comes in for Jayson Tatum. Andre Drummond's checked in for the 76ers. Jared McCain comes in for Maxey. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game. And Philadelphia making a change here. Gordon's checked in. There's 1:54 left to play here in the third. Simons, the pass to Hauser. And good that time. Hauser's got his first basket of the night.
And this is something Simons continues to work on. Love seeing him look to involve his teammates.
Pritchard against McCain. And it's Drummond with the jam. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
McCain against Pritchard. Simons from outside. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, here's Watford, and slam dunk by Watford.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high, fantastic one-hand jam. Simons up top. Pass to Pritchard. Now Boucher. Pocket 6. Round the pass to Boucher.
What I like about Chris Boucher is he seems to understand what his team expects from him. They need him to guard, they need him to rebound, and they know how aggressive and assertive he is on the offensive end.
And some young promise in the backcourt for Philadelphia.
Maxey already an all-star. Jared McCain looks to continue his promising start. And Quentin Grimes a revelation last season. And let's not forget, number 3 pick VJ Edgecombe. They are loaded at guard.
Boy, that takes a lot of force to finish through that kind of contact. Drummond able to do so, though.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Celtics trail by 5. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pritchard against McCain. Pritchard with the ball. To the middle. Here's Boucher. And the dunk by Boucher.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 3. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Filling the perimeter slots, it'll be White and Tatum. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Walsh in at the power forward. That's the Boston 5. Simons the pass to Garza. And here's Tatum for three. Drops in the tray. Tatum's got it all tied up now for Boston. Now here's Lowry. Fires from deep. Rebound Boston. Garza's got 5 rebounds tonight. Simons with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Out to White. Shoots over edge goal. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
To me, this is when Derek White is at his most dangerous. When the jumper is falling, it opens up the other aspects of his game.
Here's Watford. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Garza. It's stolen by Edwards. Lowry against Simon. Lowry feeling it out a bit. Here's Watford. The rebound by the Celtics. Tatum's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum taking it in, and the dunk by Tatum.
Boy, phenomenal ball control by Jayson Tatum, just showing exactly how creative he can be.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Boston making a switch here. Kate is checked in, and then for Philadelphia, Jared McCain's checked in for Edwards, and Maxey's subbed in for Kyle Lowry. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. He thinks they're still very much in this game, saying it's right there, but it's on us to take care of it. We have to make it happen, hoping to inspire his team here.
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Simons up top, covered by Watford.
And this is something Simons has been improving on, creating openings for his teammates.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
The 3 from Tatum. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Outside, Maxey. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Watford finds Maxey. To take the lead, and right through it goes. And the 76ers lead by 2.
And you can pretty much count on Maxey to find shots. He does his job out there.
Here's Simon. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Maxey. For 3. And the 3 ball is good.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
Here's Tatum. Throws it down. JT.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to McCain. Embiid with the screen on Simon. There's the 3. The rebound by the Celtics. White's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Outside, Simons. And here's Tatum for 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for Philadelphia. It's a 1-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. Brown is checked in for Boston. And then for Philadelphia, Paul George is checked in for Trendon Watford. Oubre comes in for Jared McCain. And it's Quentin Grimes in for Edgecombe. Over in the corner, White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Philadelphia leading by 3. Pass to Maxey. They set the pick. Down low, Grimes. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
A solid facilitator. I like whenever Maxey looks to get his guys involved.
It's Simons. Embiid with the steal. Oubre inside. He's covered by Brown. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Tatum with it. Now defended by Embiid.
You can see Jayson Tatum not letting the pressure get to him, just calmly sinking the bucket.
The first free throw is good. And so Tatum nails them both.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Outside Embiid. Here's George. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
That's what you expect from your leader. Paul George stays calm and doesn't get overwhelmed by the moment.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside White. Tatum setting the pick for White. Oh, softly lays it in.
Derek White, high pressure situation, no problem.
George in the post. Tatum on him, and the shot goes in.
These are the shots we have come to expect from Paul George. This guy is cold-blooded.
George against Tatum. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. Now Brown, and there's the dunk.
Well, if you're going to be a franchise guy, you've got to want the ball in these clutch moments. Jaylen Brown doing work.
George against Tatum. And here's George. Embiid with the screen on Tatum. Rebounded by Tatum.
And they had some box coverage that turned into no coverage.
Outside, Simon. To tie it up. Embiid there for the rebound. Puts up the 3, and there's the 3.
Well, you talk about spacing the floor. This is exactly what you hope for from Quentin Grimes.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Pritchard, he's checked in for Anfernee Simons. They set the pick. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Well, Jayson Tatum has proven he can score at the NBA level, but you want to see him share the basketball pretty fast.
And that's an intentional foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Philadelphia. 4-point game. And so they choose to intentionally foul. Gets the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
No mistakes there. Good free throws to give them just a little bit more cushion.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now here's Tatum for 3. It misses. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Tatum, second personal foul, 4th team foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Quentin Grimes at the line.
And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
So the 76ers win it. A solid win on the road for them. This building was